Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer, and today we look at a legend of legends, the first Klingon warship ever seen in Star Trek history. The D7 class battlecruiser, and her successor, the K't'inga. Now, STD has featured a version of this ship, however, as with all things from STD's early seasons, it's anachronistic. That version of the ship, which is a flight deck carrier in the game, does not share any element, it's a different ship. This is a very different vessel. So, the D7 was first seen in the Enterprise incident under the command of the Romulans. Coincidentally, there is a Romulan skin. It has a bird underneath it. Stupid lighting. Anyway, it was first seen in Romulan hands, then it was put over to the Klingons. TOS-R subsequently got rid of all rather poor-looking Klingon images and replaced them with actual D7s. Credit where it's due. Okay, just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm gonna do this. Might make a lot of you mad. Yeah. On a related note, meet the D4, roughly the same size as the K't'inga, as the D7, and an alternate skin in STO. Now I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. Someone screwed up during the early seasons of Enterprise, particularly in the episode Unexpected. I am not even going to get into the other part of the episode. Somebody else has already done that. And while I do agree with them to a point, to me the biggest sin is the reuse of a K't'inga class skin. Of a K't'inga class ship in that episode. Instead of just going with the D4. Because they had access to the D4. They were prepared to model it, but then they cut costs again, and just went, here's a K't'inga. It wouldn't be until Season 2 that we actually got to see another Klingon ship, the D5, which is in this game as a freighter variant. Long story. Now, the K't'inga, you don't see all that much of. In fact, normally, you only see it at Tier 3. The fleet to K't'inga is expensive and not worth getting. Neither is its retrofit version. I mean, the ship is popular, but it's expensive. Fortunately, this has been somewhat rectified. Don't do. The legendary D7 Intel battlecruiser, equipped with battle cloak, 5 forward, 3 aft. It is designed for one thing and one thing only, to make every D7 class ship obsolete. I love this thing. On a related subject, you're probably going, why does that Starship trait look familiar? Well, there is a reason for this. There is another Tier 6 variant. The Temporal D7 battlecruiser. which is effectively the Klingon version of the Constitution. Now, this comes with the Chronos 1 skin, as well as every other skin in the frickin' game. For the D7, other than the Miracle Worker D7 Battlecruiser, which, I might add, looks anachronistic. Takes way too many elements of the Katinga. So I like to think of it as a 25th century retro-style battlecruiser. Starfleet is obviously going, okay, we're looking at the past. These ships are awesome. Perhaps we can just modernize the design a little. And the Klingons are doing pretty much the same thing, going, the D7 is glorious. Out of date, but glorious. So we're just going to refit the damn things. Make a new variant. Makes a hell of a lot more sense than the ships we see in STD. On the subject, apocryphal material indicates these ships were designed pretty much at the same time as the Constitution, meaning they were in production a lot sooner than 23 and 2257. So, yeah. As you might guess, STD makes no sense all the time. From the mycelial network destroying all the universes, let's be honest, the Elseworlds theory is not just theory, it's a thing. To, I'm not even gonna get started with the Mirror Universe. We'd be here all day, and no one wants to hear me angrily rage. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.